Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in your reading, I am going to give you clear insight on spirit guides advice on your current situation. So, something may be happening in your relationship, your finances, your family, event, your career, just whatever it is. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. Spirit guide advice on your current situation. Maybe there's something going on in your relationship, your career, your finances. Just something could be happening around you or inside of you as far as your emotions. I am going to share with you advice that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that you are naturally drawn to the card that represents the temple. And the temple card represents your inner being, your emotional state, and your mental clarity as far as your well-being, state of mind, how you're feeling. And that emotional energy covers your entire spiritual and physical self. So I can definitely see you're very concerned with something that is deeply on your mind. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening, Spirit? What's the advice you have for number 1, Spirit? What's the advice you have here? The Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords coming out because this is a strong confirmation with what Spirit just gave us about your mind and your emotions, because the sword energy, it represents the intellect. It is air sign energy. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius could definitely be in the top placements of your birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus could also be in the birth chart of someone that is very significant here in this reading. But nevertheless, with the Ace of Swords energy, I do want to point out that Spirit is urging you to create. And it's really about a new idea here. So Spirit is, you have a new idea that you're wanting to bring into fruition. You want to take this idea out of your mind and create something wonderful with it. Spirit is encouraging you to do this. But in order to do this, you must have mental clarity. And in order to have mental clarity, you must let go of the conflict that you are going through with this other person. And this other person is, the conflict that you are having with them is causing an internal conflict within yourself. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit guide advice. What advice do you have, Spirit? And you have here the visionary. I love the visionary card coming out because Spirit just gave us that message that you need to really focus on your gifts, your talents, your creative side, and really be very creative here. I do want to point out that with the visionary card, this is about the capacity to envision what has not yet been done, okay? It is the willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for like personal gain. So there is also something that you know that could really benefit either your family, someone around you, or even the world. You know it's possible, and you have this idea, this invention that Spirit did download into your intellect, and you're encouraged to step out on that. You may not know all of the turns and the twists, the right things to do or say, but Spirit is just saying, get started. Let go of the conflict that you have going on inside of you and with this other person, and get started on your creative goals and ventures. And let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? What advice do you have? What advice do you have, Spirit? And you have here the Death and a Rebirth card. So this is about putting an end to something that is no longer serving you, that energy that is holding you back. It is very important that you let that energy go so that there can be a new beginning, death and rebirth. With the Death and Rebirth card, I am also seeing that it's time for you to move on. Spirit wants you to know that it's really time for a transformation. Big changes come from ending things that are no longer viable in your life. So it's really time to move on from this situationship, because it's no longer a relationship that offers reciprocity energy, where you're giving a part of yourself that is whole, it's true, it's honest, you're giving your time, your loyalty, but this other person is not doing the same. So it's time to let go, because it becomes stifling rather than liberating. So let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? So what message do you have, Spirit? What message? What advice? Wishes come true. So with wishes come true, I can definitely see rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. Spirit is letting you know that it is here for you. Whatever you can envision, you can live. Whatever you put your mind and your focus on will come to play. But it's really all about clearing up your vibrational frequency, this back and forth energy, where 1 minute you feel like, hey, I can do this, I want to create, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about the things that have been going on in your past, and they're no longer in your present. So Spirit wants you to focus on the present moment and focus on your dreams. Focus on the things that you wish to come true. Make a list of the things that you want to see. So if it's a car, if it's a home, if it's a beautiful, loving partnership and relationship, write it down exactly the way that you see it and start to go towards that. And when it comes to the relationship, that relationship must be inside of you first. So you must adore yourself first in order to have someone else adore you. You must date yourself, treat yourself to the finer things, to things that you know that you would appreciate someone else doing. You must do that for yourself first. So let's get more insight. What is happening? What advice, Spirit, do you have? What advice do you have, Spirit? The moon. The moon card rules over the sign of Cancer. Sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationship, or even in the planet Venus. And the moon is about dreams. It's about intuition. It's about you knowing the right thing to do, but may not be willing to do that. Spirit also wants you to work on your shadow side. Do shadow work. So things that you know are holding you back, you're just to recognize those things, write them down, and look at them and say, what is holding me back here? And then find ways to eliminate that shadow energy. And it's really about you going and focusing on the things that do bring you bliss, the things that you know make you happy. And with the moon card showing up, this is a very strong sign and indication that you must trust your intuition when it comes to this other person that you are having a conflict with. Okay? Trust your intuition. Every fight is not worth fighting. You know, every arguments, they're not worth it. It's time to let go. Let's get more insight. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? And you have here the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups showing up because this is about a new love. Spirit is saying that there is a new love for you coming into your life. And with this new love, this is about someone, this Page of Cups, this person is very studious, but yet and still they are tapped into their inner child. So this person is very free-flowing and fun-loving. But Spirit wants you to connect to that side of yourself as well. Connect to your inner child. And I do see that you have been thinking about, doing some volunteer work, volunteering with an organization, and Spirit is saying to move forward in that process because this is where you will make the connection with this Page of Cups energy. So this is a wonderful insightive reading, giving you a message about really tapping into your gifts and setting goals that will put you closer to where you want to be. And it's also about letting go of painful things, things that are holding you back, visions, ideals that you may have had in your head about another person, because that conflict that you have with that person is stirring up a conflict within you, because it is stopping you from seeing what you truly have to offer yourself. And when you tap into what you have to offer yourself, that's when your wishes come true. And that's when there's a rapid achievement of your dreams and your wishes. So Group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 2, and welcome to your reading. Spirit guide messages about your current situation. This could come through about relationships, your finances, your career, any type of events or anything you need to know about, even your emotional well-being. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the card representing the tear. And with the tear, this is definitely about cleansing. It's about emotional clarity. The tear is a water energy, water sign energy. Scorpio, Pisces, and even Cancer could be in the top placements of your birth chart, your sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. There's a water zodiac sign energy, could be in the birth chart of someone that is going to be very significant here in your reading. But let's get more cards to get even more insight. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? The Temperance card. I love to see the Temperance card show up because the Temperance card is a clear and persistent, insistent message about how you need to really have more balance and exercise harmonious relationships. Have more patience and self-control when it comes to dealing with not only someone else, but yourself as well. Be very patient. I can see that you've put in a lot of, emotional energy, especially with the tear card coming out. There has been some crying that you have been doing in concern with your current situation. This is very touching to me. I am really feeling the energy here of the Spirit. And I do want you to know that Spirit does acknowledge how hurt you have been regarding a relationship dynamic, but it's very important for you to understand balance and to not overthink this relationship connection, and to really just have patience, because the relationship that is meant for you will come in divine timing. Let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? Advice, Spirit, on the current situation. And you have here the God, Thoth, wisdom, time, writing, and the Akashic records. Spirit just gave us that message of timing. Everything happens in divine timing, by divine guidance, in divine right. So it's really important that you write down what it is that you see for yourself, the good things that you see for yourself, the type of relationship you envision for yourself, the type of life that you want to live. Write it down. Nothing's too big for Spirit. You could want to be a billionaire in a loving, passionate, committed, and loyal relationship, and have a family, children, whatever it is that you want. There's nothing too big for Spirit. So you're encouraged to write it down, as indicated here with the God of Thoth, because you see, you are being downloaded with, a lot of wisdom, and you are finding out things about yourself that you are really surprised to know, that you are way more than this physical appearance that you see. You know that you're spiritual, but you have powers way beyond what you can see. So that's why it's very important to write things down, because there's power in the pen and the paper, or even if you type it on your computer, there's energy that flows through your fingertips to your keyboard, to your screen, to help you manifest that dream life that you do want. Let's get more insight. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice do you have? What guidance? And you have here the Ace of Wands. I love the Ace of Wands because this is a fire sign energy. It's fire, creativity, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placement of the birth chart that I did mention earlier. Sun, moon, or rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But specifically here, this Ace of Wands energy, Spirit is saying, hey, start that new project. Because you're going to be a huge inspiration for many of people. And you have been having the urge to create. So Spirit is saying, what is stopping you? Just get to it, get going. And as you get going, the momentum will keep you there. Never quit, and believe in yourself fully, because the gifts that you are given, they are just that. They are free to you. They are a gift. But if you do not express them, you will lose them. This is also, I can see here, about a beginning, a career, a new beginning. So there's definitely something happening within your career. There's going to be a new beginning, a new surge of energy regarding your career. There will also be some travel involved as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? Dragonfly. So with the dragonfly, you bring light to this world. And I love the dragonfly coming out, because Spirit just told us that you are going to inspire lots of people, and I am feeling millions of people, and it's all about you just tapping into your full, highest, greatest potential. And that is simply just being yourself. Ignore the haters, the naysayers, and the doubters, the people that are in your ear saying things to you, such as that won't work. Why are you doing this? You shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't dress like this. Please ignore those people, because that is the energy that stops things from happening for you. The earth is always moving. There is momentum in moving, okay? And so you inspire a lot of people, so keep going. It's time for you to write. I feel like a spirit is saying that you need to write a book, okay? And it's very important that you write this book. You already have everything that you need inside of you to get started and to keep it going. So let's get more insight. What's happening, Spirit? What advice do you have, Spirit? The Tower. So with the Tower card, there was definitely a relationship where you were involved in that had, there was an unwanted change. You didn't want this change to take place, but there was some sort of disgrace, an upheaval, some violence in the relationship, whether it was physical, mental, emotional, or even financial. So Spirit is saying that, yes, never ignore evil, because if you ignore it, you don't see it if it comes around again from someone else. So you are to acknowledge that, yes, this did take place. You've cried many tears over this relationship, and there's these happenings, this tower energy, this what you considered a ruin, but it was not a ruin. It was a part of, and is a part of your life's plan and purpose, so that you can write, so that you can inspire other people. So because without you knowing and experiencing this for your life, you would not be able to share the wisdom that you do have. You would not have the career that you are supposed to have. You would not be this dragonfly and the one that is to bring light to this world, because you have experienced darkness within that relationship and this Tower card energy. So thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Rescuer. So with the Rescuer energy, yes, and Spirit really wants to let you know that this is about you. You have the ability to provide strength and support to others in crises. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So it's really about you just being there. Create a channel, a YouTube channel or an Instagram. And because you are a naturally gifted writer or speaker, just, make it really simple. It must be really simple and feel really relaxed. So it's like a creation from inspiration where it feels good when you do it. Okay? Because this is who you are. You are the rescuer. You're the dragonfly. You bring light to the world because you have wisdom. And wisdom comes from your life's challenges and experiences. And this is how you will see this new career form, a new beginning, a travel, abundant prosperity energy that is surrounding your life's purpose. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3, and welcome to your reading. Spirit guide messages about your current situation. This could be a relationship, your money, your career, an event, your emotional well-being. Just whatever Spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the card representing the womb. And with the womb, this is about feeling safe. This is also about nurturing energy. I am also picking up a mother energy as well. So you may be a mother or have been thinking about being a mother or something to do with your mother. But this energy is definitely about feeling safe and feeling protected. And Spirit wants you to know that you are guided. You are loved, you are protected, that no matter what is going on in the womb, that you are being fed, you are being nourished, and you are being held. So let's get more insight and more specifics. Spirit, what advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? The Knight of Wands. Well, with the Knight of Wands energy, this is fire energy, creativity, fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the sun, moon, or rising, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in your birth chart or the birth chart of a person that is very significant here in your reading. I do want to point out here that with this Knight of Wands energy, Spirit is telling you, hey, step out of your comfort zone here and be very creative, be very free-spirited, okay? Because that is the type of person that you truly are. And also, I can definitely see here that you want to express your sensuality, and you're encouraged to do that because that is healthy. Sexuality is healthy. Being sensual is healthy. But you're just encouraged to be conscious about who you engage with, because everything is an energy exchange. So if you engage with someone in a sexual, sensual way, be aware that their energy will be upon you for a time being, okay? And so be very conscious of this person's motives, their emotional state and well-being. But yes, sexual relationships are very natural. They are high vibrational because that is how we get here on the planet. And it's not only for procreation, but it's also for evolution and creativity as well. But you're encouraged here to be conscious. You have an intuition about someone that you may want to relate to in that way. Trust your intuition. Talk to this person a lot before you engage in this type of sensual behavior. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening, Spirit? What advice do you have? The goddess Sekhmet. I love the goddess Sekhmet because she represents a fierceness and destruction and rebuilding. It's also fire energy. So it's wonderful to see Goddess Sekhmet showing up immediately after this Knight of Wands fire energy. That's a wonderful confirmation here. So it's about fierceness. It's about you stepping out. Look at that very strong confirmation. Step out, be yourself, wear what you want to wear, express yourself the way you want to express yourself. Be truly you. Live, 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 live. That is the message. Do what you want to do. You are not hurting anyone by being yourself, sweetie. And if they are bothered, then that's their business. That's not your concern. So destruction and rebuilding, letting go of that old person that's inside of you that wants to dim your light for others. Let go of that. Destroy that energy. Destroy that idea of dimming your light for others, and shine, shine, shine. Rebuild your life. Rebuild your mental clarity and awareness of who you truly are. You are great. You are fierce. You are hot. Okay? And that is shown clearly here with just these three cards showing up here. This is about creation, the womb, fertility, and growth. So it's really about you tapping into your full expression of your divine feminine essence and just being yourself. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening, Spirit? What advice do you have? What advice do you have, Spirit? The world. With the world card, this is about you completing your goals. So you have some goals that you have set, some New Year's resolutions. And Spirit wants you to write down 3 of those goals. And because it's 3, you can easily assimilate them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they can manifest physically. So write down those 3 goals, stick with them, complete your goals, okay? Because this is going to bring you great reward and success, as seen here with the world card. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? And you have here, little luxuries. Generates luxurious surroundings and experiences because that's you. You like that luxurious lifestyle, that warm and fuzzy feeling of knowing that you have whatever it is that you want, and that's quite okay. Actually, it's in alignment with source energy, prosperity, abundance, health, wealth, happiness, kindness, and compassion. Generosity is all a part of a luxurious, high vibrational frequency lifestyle. It's okay to want to live a luxurious lifestyle. There may be people around you saying, no, be modest, think small, because you can attain it easily. No, no, no. Don't listen to them. Think big. The universe is big. Source energy, divine intelligence, the creator of the universe, that mind is unlimited. There are no limits when it comes to what you can have. Okay, there are possibilities in every turn of your life. Write down this luxurious lifestyle that you want. Picture it, write it down step by step. What type of house you want to live in, the type of car you want to drive, that boo that you want on your arm, what you want him to look like, where you want to travel, what type of food you would love to eat, what charities you would love to support, how much money you want in the bank. See, because when you visualize it like that, you put momentum on it and you put energy on it. When you write it down or type it out, it becomes real. Okay, it becomes real to you. And trust is just belief and movement. Trust in the divine source. Let's get more insight. This is a very growth-oriented reading for you, and I'm very happy to see it because this is the message that Spirit feels that you really need to focus your attention on. And you have here, Mother. Oh my goodness. Didn't that come out first, the very first thing with the womb card? Thank you, Spirit, for this very lovely confirmation. The mother, nurturing, patience, unconditional love, and joy in giving birth to life. So not only that, yes, Spirit is saying that you are a good mother. Even if you have not had children yet, you are a good mother. You are a beautiful nurturer, warm and giving person. It could be something about your mother as well. Spirit wants you to have compassion for your mother, unconditional love. See your mother as a life giver because she helped to give life to you and bring you here on this planet. So I love the connection between the womb and the mother showing up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful energy. Thank you, Spirit. I do feel like there is some energy about the mother where there was maybe like some smothering or, abandoning the children, also like instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So maybe you have experienced that from a mother or a mother figure. Spirit wants you to have compassion for your mother or, a mother energy, because it's really about forgiveness, and it's about you understanding that forgiveness is liberating, it is loving, and it allows you to be fully expressive with this Knight of Wands energy. Because if you hold things too long, it's very stifling, and it limits your growth and your potential and your little luxuries that you are desiring. So let it go. Send the energy of the mother lots of love and white sparkly light. Let's get more insight. What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice? You have here the Seven of Swords. So with that Seven of Swords energy, that Swords energy, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, in the top placements of the birth chart, Seven of Swords energy. So yes, there was a theft, there was a betrayal, as well as like some dishonesty and some running away. So I can see that has been weighing on you heavily, but that energy is no good. So once you recognize that energy and what it is, and you know that has taken place from a connection with someone, you are, again, it is the same cycle, to have compassion, to let the person go. Definitely have a high intuition regarding this person. So you don't want to allow them to do it to you again, but release the energy. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.